So what we're going to make today is we're going to do the process of a pilaf, and instead of using rice, which is traditional, we're going to use couscous, but it's more about the process. So first we're going to start with a shallot. So shallot is a little sort of a cross between an onion and garlic, so you get a little bit of both flavor. And basically approach it like a small onion, because it grows in layers as well. So you're going to peel it, cut it in half from like top to bottom, right? And then you can dice it from there. And then you can continue to mince it up. You want it nice and fine. It's a little stronger than onion, so you don't want huge chunks of it. You want it to kind of disperse throughout whatever you're making. In this case, the pilaf. Okay. We're going to use half of a shallot. We'll save the other half for our next recipe. So I'm just going to kind of mince that up just a little bit more, trying not to cry. Not too bad. Cool. Okay. So we have half our shallot. We're going to put about an ounce of butter and ounce of olive oil in there. The olive oil, not only will it add some flavor, but it increases the smoking point of butter. We've talked about, does anybody know what the smoking point is? Of a fat. So it's actually, when it gets to a certain temperature, then it'll start to burn or smoke. So different oils have different smoking points, and butter has a very low one. So you don't want to burn it. So you add a little olive oil to it, and that'll increase that and save your butter a little bit. So we're going to saute our shallots to start, to kind of get some of that really strong flavor out of there, and to allow it to work throughout the oil. And then we have about 20 ounces of couscous. Once we've sort of sauteed or browned our couscous, we have chicken stock today. You could use just water, you could use vegetable stock, whatever you choose. We're going to cook them for about a minute, let them get translucent. What's translucent?
You can see through them.
Yes, you can see through it. Good. Now we could finish this on the stovetop, or what we're going to actually do, the other option is to put it into oven safe pan. You can actually put this in there if you took the rubber handle off, and pop it in the oven and allow it to finish in the oven. So that's what we're going to do, so we can move on with what we have to go. So good. So we're there, and we're going to add our couscous. Okay. And so what we want to do is coat that couscous with all that fat that we have in there. We want all those little kernels to get coated so it doesn't stick together. We also want them to sort of toast a little bit. Maybe we're not necessarily looking for any real color. We just want to get that nice hot oil coating all of the grains of couscous. We're going to do this for a good minute and a half. And so this is the pilaf process. So you could use any grain and pilaf it. So rice pilaf is what everybody's heard about, but pilaf is actually a cooking process, not necessarily, it's not unique to rice. Put other vegetables in here. You could really kind of cook whatever you prefer. This is just really sort of a basic pilaf. Good. And we're going to add our stock. We're going to finish this in the oven, but we're going to let it come up to a simmer first so we know that the liquid is up to temperature. We're just going to add it, season it to taste a little bit of salt and pepper. And we're going to throw some thyme sprigs in there. And that will sort of permeate throughout the dish. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to allow this to come up to temperature. I'm going to transfer it to this pan. We're going to pop it in the oven for about 20 minutes and check it. And if it's all done, then all the moisture is soaked up,